If you have a relatively short time frame to deal with, then searching for a lost civilization becomes much more complex and much more difficult. But if you have a very long time frame to deal with, there's much more material to investigate.
Welcome to our journey through the ancient world as we explore the awe-inspiring Lion Gate and the citadel of Mycenaean. Built around 1250 BC, these monumental structures have long captivated historians and archaeologists alike.
History is largely that period for which we have written documents, and archaeology is the period before that where we don't have written documents.
Was it the legendary Cyclopes who constructed these massive walls and intricate reliefs, or did the Mycenaeans possess advanced engineering skills far beyond their time?
There are unexplained issues in our past, which are presently not explained by the system that teaches us about the past.
Join us as we unravel the mysteries of these incredible feats of ancient architecture and delve into the legends that surround them. The Lion Gate, located in Hattusa, Turkey, dates back to around 1400 BC. This gate served as the main entrance to the ancient city of Hattusa, the capital of the Hittite Empire. Known for its military prowess, extensive diplomatic networks, and advanced legal and political systems, the Hittite Empire was a significant power in the ancient Near East. Hattusa was a sprawling city that functioned as the political, cultural, and religious heart of the empire. The construction of the Lion Gate during the height of Hittite power reflects the empire's wealth, military strength, and sophisticated architectural skills. The Lion Gate is a monumental stone gateway flanked by two massive lion sculptures carved from single blocks of limestone. These lions, with their fierce expressions and detailed craftsmanship, were intended to ward off evil and protect the city. Their imposing presence symbolized strength and authority, reinforcing the power of the Hittite rulers.
I think we're confronted by an enormous mystery with megalithic sites all around the world, and we don't understand them properly.
The gate is part of the larger fortification system of Hattusa, which included extensive walls, gates, and towers. These fortifications were designed not only for defense, but also to demonstrate the might of the Hittite civilization. The walls of Hattusa, stretching over 8 kilometers, enclosed the city and protected its inhabitants from potential invaders. The lion sculptures at the gate are approximately 2 meters high, and the gate itself stands about 4.5 meters high and 4 meters wide. The stones used in the construction were quarried locally from the limestone-rich areas around Hattusa. Each stone block used in the gate's construction weighed several tons, reflecting the advanced engineering skills of the Hittites. The limestone used for the lions and the gate was quarried from nearby sources, likely within a few kilometers of Hattusa. Transporting these massive stones required advanced engineering techniques. The Hittites probably used sledges to move the stones over land, possibly with the aid of rollers or lubricated tracks to reduce friction. The Lion Gate was first brought to light in modern times by Charles Texier, a French archaeologist, who visited Hattusa in 1834. Texier's sketches and descriptions of the gate and the ruins of Hattusa sparked interest in the site among European scholars. Extensive excavations were carried out by the German Archaeological Institute starting in the early 20th century. Significant contributions came from archaeologists such as Hugo Winkler and Kurt Bittel. Winkler, who began his work in Hattusa in 1906, made groundbreaking discoveries, including the archives of clay tablets that provided invaluable insights into Hittite history and language. Kurt Bittel continued excavations mid-century, further uncovering the city's layout and monumental structures. Hattusa was abandoned around 1200 BC, likely due to a combination of factors. One prominent theory is the invasions by the Sea Peoples, a confederation of naval raiders who attacked various regions in the eastern Mediterranean. These invasions coincided with widespread turmoil and the collapse of several ancient civilizations. Internal strife and economic decline also contributed to Hattusa's abandonment. There is evidence of repeated attacks on the city, leading to its eventual desertion.
We're going to see more physical evidence for this, more as time goes by.
The decline of Hittite power left Hattusa vulnerable to both external threats and internal instability. The citadel of Mycenaean, located in Greece, dates back to around 1250 BC. The Lion Gate, the main entrance to the citadel, is a remarkable feature of this site, which was one of the major centers of Greek civilization during the Late Bronze Age. Often associated with the legendary King Agamemnon from Homer's epics, the Iliad and the Odyssey, Mycenae was a dominant cultural and military hub. The Mycenaean civilization flourished between 1600 BC and 1100 BC, known for its impressive architectural achievements, advanced administrative systems, and extensive trade networks. The Lion Gate is a prime example of Mycenaean architecture and engineering. The gate features a single massive lintel stone, weighing approximately 20 tons, spanning the top of the gateway, supported by two massive upright stones or jambs. Above the lintel, a triangular relief features two lions standing on either side of a central column. This heraldic symbol is unique in Mycenaean art and likely represents royal power and divine protection. The walls surrounding the gate are constructed using Cyclopean masonry, a technique involving the use of large, irregular limestone boulders fitted together without mortar. The term Cyclopean derives from the later Greek belief that only the mythical Cyclopes could have moved such enormous stones. The gateway measures approximately 3 meters wide and 3 meters high. The limestone blocks used in its construction weigh up to 20 tons each, with the monolithic lintel stone itself weighing around 20 tons and measuring about 4.5 meters long, 2 meters wide, and 1 meter thick. These limestone blocks were quarried from the nearby hills of Mycenae. Transporting and constructing with these massive stones required significant manpower and advanced engineering techniques. It is believed that the Mycenaeans used sledges and wooden rollers, along with a coordinated workforce, to move these heavy stones from the quarry to the construction site. This feat demonstrates the Mycenaeans' organizational capabilities and their sophisticated understanding of mechanical principles. The Lion Gate was first described by travelers in the 18th and 19th centuries, but systematic archaeological excavation began with Heinrich Schliemann in the late 19th century. Schliemann, an amateur archaeologist inspired by the works of Homer, conducted excavations at Mycenae starting in 1876. His work, though sometimes criticized for its lack of scientific rigor, brought significant attention to the site. Schliemann's discovery of the so-called Mask of Agamemnon and other gold artifacts in the royal tombs at Mycenae was a sensational find, though the mask was later dated to a period earlier than Agamemnon's supposed time.
I think the dating of quite a number of megalithic sites needs to be reconsidered.
Subsequent excavations by Greek archaeologist Christos Tsountas in the early 20th century further uncovered the citadel's layout, including its walls, royal tombs, and palace complex. Tsountas' work helped to establish a more comprehensive understanding of Mycenaean architecture and society. Archaeological research at Mycenae has continued through the 20th and 21st centuries, involving contributions from various scholars and institutions. The Mycenaean civilization began to decline around 1100 BC, and historians continue to debate the exact causes. A combination of natural disasters, invasions by the Dorians, and internal strife likely contributed to this decline. Earthquakes and other natural events may have weakened the infrastructure of Mycenaean cities, making them more vulnerable to external threats. The arrival of the Dorians, a Greek-speaking people, is often cited as a significant factor in the collapse of Mycenaean civilization. The Dorians are believed to have brought about social and economic disruptions. Additionally, political instability and internal conflicts may have further exacerbated the decline of Mycenaean society. Despite its decline, the citadel of Mycenae remained an important cultural symbol in later Greek tradition. It was remembered in Greek mythology and literature as the seat of King Agamemnon and a center of wealth and power. The use of the relieving triangle above the lintel stone was an innovative architectural technique. This feature reduced the weight on the lintel and prevented structural failure, showcasing the Mycenaeans' sophisticated understanding of building techniques. The location of Mycenae and its fortifications made it a crucial military and administrative center. The citadel's position allowed for control over important trade routes and offered a defensible stronghold in times of conflict. Heinrich Schliemann's excavations at Mycenae, although controversial, brought to light significant artifacts, including gold masks, jewelry, and weapons. Mycenae's association with legendary figures like Agamemnon has cemented its place in Greek mythology and literature. The stories of the Trojan War and the exploits of Mycenaean heroes have been passed down through generations, preserving the cultural legacy of the site. The precision with which the massive limestone blocks were cut and fitted together in the Lion Gate and other structures at Mycenae indicates a high level of skill in stonemasonry and architectural design. The Mycenaeans likely employed specialized craftsmen who were adept at working with large stones. The Cyclopean walls of Mycenae, characterized by their massive, irregularly shaped stones, were named for the mythical Cyclopes, whom later Greeks believed had built the walls. These fortifications were not only formidable barriers against invaders, but also symbols of the citadel's strength and permanence.